XRP and XLM are making another move as we've got two big days of news events coming up that I'm going to share with you, along with the SEC rejecting.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Oh, do I love seeing some of our favorites deep green on the screen. But before we get into the crypto news, your comments come first, yes, because you are the viewer and you matter most. Why else would I do two videos after getting up at 5 a.m. to race in mid 20-degree weather, come home, be like, yo, I'm still tired? Because you matter most. Yeah, you're getting two videos today. Mr. Mikey PCH says, is it okay to say that the train is leaving the station yet? Well, let's find out, my guy, because guess what I did? I asked the viewers. Yes, you. I said, Mr. Mike Page says, is it okay to ask if the train is leaving the station? Well, I asked everyone, and I'm going to give you the results, and it's all going to be linked to everyone down below. Tyson Griffin says, new viewer here, bought XRP and let it sit for 3 years, and now I feel like I need to learn about cold storage wallets. What would you recommend for a future XRP millionaire? By the way, thank you for the support, kind sir. Oh, I have something special for you later, sir. I will share it with you. Jeremy Touche dropped some support on the channel. Thank you kindly, Jeremy. Says, do you think a day is coming where regulations force the majority of these cryptos and bad actors out? I kind of feel like the way they did with marijuana. Regulation, taxes, etc. are so high, and that people won't be able to create all these crazy cryptos. I think there's like a dual-sided story to that. I think, like, especially when it comes to meme, if exchanges make money on meme, they're going to keep listing it, right? And I think that's kind of the one fear we all have, is if it's making someone money, that someone is going to fight for it to be legal. You asked? Well, guess what, Mike? Yes, it's okay to say that the train has left the station, as 83% of the over 400 voters in less than 2 hours have said, yeah, it's cool, say it, train's left the station, choo choo. Oh, nope, that goes at the end. Bitcoin sitting at 100,349. It's a little harder to say than 90,000 something. XRP at 252, we love that deep green on screen. PayPay deep green as well. Doge looking healthy at 46 cents. Doge fans, shout out down below. XLM making another run at the 50-cent mark. We're gonna talk XLM price action at the end. Along with this, we've got some new people getting into crypto and they want to keep their stuff safe. Suggestions on the best hard wallets for XRP and other favorite cryptos. Seriously, go to the community tab page and you will see exactly what you're looking for. Tyson Griffin. The channel viewers are going to help you out and let you know best place for cold wallet. Major setback for SOLANA ETFs as the SEC plans to reject pending applications. But there's a silver lining. Yeah, okay. Real quick, behind the scenes, XRP has been given the lead in terms of who's going to get the ETF next. But we didn't think it was because of this. A new report deals a major blow to the chances of a SOL ETF launching on Wall Street. Just days after Grayscale joined the SOL ETF race, sparking hopes of an impending green light, the SEC, yeah, they're still in control. See, that's why crypto isn't going completely bonkers yet, because the a-holes in control that screwed it for us are still in control. The SEC, Securities Exchange Commission, has informed at least two prospective would-be ETF issuers that it will reject their applications. I like that. I like being told I'm going to get rejected before I'm rejected. You're rejecting me, you fucking losers. Fox Business journalists took to X to reveal that the SEC informed at least 2 out of the 5 ETF applicants that they would what? Yeah. Not be dealing with them anymore. This is from Eleanor Tourette. I will have her information linked down below. Honestly, you want hot, spicy, like really good crypto news? This chick is a good one to follow. This is from Eleanor Tourette. Scoop. I've confirmed that the SEC has notified at least 2 of the 5 prospective issuers that it will reject their 19B4 filings for the SOL spot ETFs. The consensus here, I'm told, is that the SEC won't entertain any new crypto ETFs under the current administration. Basically saying, hey, look, we know we're out. We're just not going to help you. Yeah, seriously. So the next phase of good news that we're going to get is going to be on January 20th when these SEC scumbags get a new boss. And when that boss says, yo, we're going to have to change our tone. We're going to have to work with companies. You're going to have to either get on the train or get the fuck off. Oh, God, would I love to be the guy saying that. Yeah, that's coming. That's why the market's really kind of looking at this going, yeah, there's overall optimism, but we don't want to go nuts because douchebags are still in control. Big dates coming up here for XRP, XLM fans. You're going to love this one. December 10th is crucial for the Bitcoin price over Microsoft decision. Okay, this is big. December 10th, the shareholders of Microsoft are voting to put BTC on its books as a strategic reserve asset in its treasury. This is Microsoft. Microsoft is a publicly traded company, very large, but it's a lot of traditional finance money involved. We're going to find out on the 10th of December, which according to Garmin is what? 3 days away. What the public traditional finance scene in the stock sector thinks about crypto. If the Microsoft shareholders here are down with this won't even be close to big news, because this will start one hell of a freaking cascade of other companies getting into this. As December 10th approaches, the crypto landscape is buzzing with anticipation. The crucial date could reshape the Bitcoin price trajectory along with the alts, because guess what I did? A few days ago, I broke you the story about what? Someone adding XRP as a reserve asset. Like I said, who's going to be the Michael Saylor of XRP going around trying to pimp the stuff? If the shareholders vote yes, Microsoft could be a trailblazer among tech giants in crypto adoption. Analyst warns XRP gains are not natural. Labels it a pump and dump. I bring you the news whether it's good or bad, happy or sad, and guess what we get to do? We get to dump on someone who's a complete fucktard. Yeah, like a retard humping a doornard fucktard? Yeah, seriously, check this out. All right, listen to this. Rajat Soni has questioned the legitimacy of XRP's growth, describing as a not natural and suggesting it could be part of a pump and dump scheme. This is what he said on December 3rd. I wanted this to age for a few days because this guy's a fucking loser. Sony highlighted XRP's 435% surge since November 2nd, while pointing out the relatively modest growth of 11% since 2018. So what he says, he says, I find it crazy so many people are messing me about XRP. If you can't see it's a scam, you deserve to be scammed. This is not how markets work. The way the price is rising is not natural. This dude, by the way, is a Bitcoin maxi. Now, wait. Does that BTC chart look natural? Because BTC in 2016 was cheap a frickin' F, and now it's 100,000. BTC, which is supposed to be like a really boring crypto, 3x'd in well less than a year. 4x'd in like 16 months. So I don't think it's about XRP being a pump and dump. I think this piece of shit is upset that XRP in the near term stole a bunch of thunder from BTC as BTC stalled to 100,000. Dude's saying pump and dump. Look at the charts. BTC pumps and then it goes down. Pumps, like, come on, dude. I just wanted to share that with you because there's so much bullshit out there from people and calling it pumps and dumps. Come on now, man. Like, it's just, it's old. XLM price action. I got the mountains up here. Why? Because I ran the mountains today in a little bit of race. I wanted to share with you this sentiment. A lot of times you look at the candlesticks, and the candlesticks are great. Don't get me wrong. But look at the mountain. Do you notice that this mountain is not a straight up shot? Do you notice that there's been, in XLM's short run here, there's been a couple times where we've pulled back, and there's been some times where we've been fighting around the 50-cent mark. We kind of rebounded here over the last few days. We've rebounded then since what? The pullback on the 25th of November. So XLM still looks really, really good. Now, this move, when you zoom out a little bit, you're like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here. This is way more volume than what we had in 2022. So going back to the previous article where people talk about stuff being pumps and dumps, but what if the volume and what if the news coincides with the price? And that's what you're seeing. The reason XLM and a bunch of other cryptos out there are shooting up is because we're getting some big regulatory changes. We're getting some big environmental changes when it comes to crypto. No more going to be the days of debanking crypto bros. Instead, banks are going to be like, yo, we want your money. Can you deposit it here, please? Can you tell I can't talk right? I had a really hard race this morning. So yeah, XLM, it looks healthy. It's making sense. What's the other big date? Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. No, it's not when we get freaky in the bedroom. You gotta wait till the kids go to bed on that. Come on now. No, what is happening? Brad Garlinghouse is going on 60 Minutes, a great way to induce traditional finance to a clean-cut, good-looking, good-talking crypto bro. Brad will knock it out of the park. XRP. All right, people talk about pump and dump, but to be honest with you, again, look at XRP's story. The volume of XRP's story and the news that coincides which it matches the price action. If we were looking at this, right, and I were to show you this chart here on the right of the screen, and I were to say there's been no news since November, there's been no volume changes, there's been no changes in presidency, there's been nothing. and all of a sudden the price just rocket ships, then we got to talk, right? Because news should drive the price. Macro should drive the price. Economics should drive the price, not nothingness. Well, guess what? Again, this goes back to the earlier D-bag P-tard that said, it doesn't seem natural. What the fuck's not natural? All of this happened ever since we had a massive election event in the United States that triggered a mega inflow of capital into an asset class that has been destroyed by the previous 4 years administration. Now, not only do you have a complete 180, you've got a complete 180 and we're hitting the nitrous. We've got a 250 shot. We got a fogger kit. All right, we got an old big block. All right, so we put a fogger on that fucker. Don't argue with me if you want. We're fogging it out, okay? So we got a big plate on there. Maybe we can graduate that bad boy up to 400 shot. But that's the point. There's a story behind this move that you're seeing here on the screen with XRP. This isn't just because someone decided to go, you know what, let's manipulate the price here. No, this is because of news, and not just news from the United States, but other countries following suit going, oh, we have to change our outlook on crypto. So I'm sorry, analyst, but guess what? You're a dumb fuck. Because you know what? This is how markets work. Markets react to news, and we've had a shit ton of positive news, which is what everyone gone to a shit ton of positive price action. The story for XRP is healthy, but the move is early. Why is the move early? Well, because guess what, everyone? I reported to you just earlier today that what? The SEC is still rejecting shit because they're in control. So how much moon do you expect to have while the current regime is still in control? And while there's a bunch of traditional finance people out there that do not like crypto, and we still got some other parts of the world that are like, no, we're still not really too cool with crypto. So this story makes sense. That's why you can't just look at charts. You can't just look at macros. You can't just look at big news events. You can't just look at, inside stories from the Twitter sphere. You got to put it all together and see if it makes sense. And you know what? This makes sense. You know, jealousy and envy are both very unattractive traits. And it feels like that analyst kind of has that in regards to XRP, saying, hey, XRP pumped a whole bunch while BTC didn't. That must mean you're a pump and dump. Well, what about all the times that BTC then pumped while the alts didn't? Doesn't that make it a pump and dump? And then to say that, guess what, this is not natural, this isn't how markets work, would be me going, I don't know who the fuck called you an analyst, but that journalist should lose their job. Because this is how markets work. What did people expect when we went from like Biden and Harris and Gensler and Maxine and all the crew being negative crypto to then getting a whole sweep, House, Senate, and presidency all going pro-crypto? Then we get other countries out there going, oh shit, the US changed their viewpoint. They're going to add a BTC strategic reserve. We need to get in on that. Then companies go, oh shit, MicroStrategy's making a ton of money. We need to start adding to our reserves, and then they do. Then all of a sudden we get companies that add XRP to their reserves. So the story makes sense, and that's why I feel comfortable. It's not just about being a chart princess where you're like, oh, the Fibonacci, suck my Fibonacci right here. Because there's more to it. Because Fibonacci doesn't give a flying shit if all of a sudden the Middle East just heats up and melts down nutso world, right? And just tanks the chart with Fibonacci's and all that. It doesn't account for that. Put it all together in one big package, and that's what you get from the channel here. You get some news, you get some charts, you get some governmental live streams, you get some macros, and you get news from all over the globe. Why? Because crypto is traded all over the globe. So the story makes sense and things look healthy. Now I know we ran into some stumbling blocks. I know we're not rocket shipping to the moon, but for real, SEC is still in control. The Gensler-led SEC is still in control. Biden is still El Presidente. Kamala is still the VP. Maxine is still there. Guess what? Our friend Pocahontas beat Deaton, so she's going to be there pounding our asses for quite a few more years. So not everything has changed yet, but those changes will be taking place, and we're going to do it together. So hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out, because this train conductor is saying, Train's leaving the station? No, that's not what this conductor says. Choo-choo, bitches.